plants from my seed orchard project that's been running for the last year. These have had 3 lots of seed collected from them, and we've got, I'm hoping, more than 20,000 seeds now in this seed bank. Believe it or not, this here is the seed bank of the Cayman Islands. This little barrel. It's got about that much full of silica gel, which is a drying agent that helps to dry out the seeds inside. And then it's got a little column of plastic mesh that we hang bags of seed on, and they just dry in here. This is a bag of salvia seeds. So we would collect the seeds, just cutting the old stalks off. They go into these drying bags. Now, when when you collect salvia seeds or sage seeds, they come out sticky. They're sticky because that's their strategy for spreading across the island. They want to stick to something, be walked off. Maybe a blue iguana would walk it off into the bush somewhere, and then it would fall off somewhere else, and then it would grow. So processing seeds that are sticky is a little bit tricky. But once you dry the seeds, they lose their stickiness. And then we've got this sieve system here. So we're going to take our seeds. Each sieve goes finer and finer. So we take our seeds, our stalks like this, and we start just rubbing them into the top seed, and we'll lose the stalks in the first step. Most of the stalks. We'll end up with the husks in the next step. We'll start rubbing those bits in. We're getting better. Start rubbing that. Oh, we're getting down to the fineness. Now if we rub that, we should end up in the bottom with the seed. There's a few hundred seeds in that, just that little amount alone. Now, that seed there would be pretty difficult to sow into a pot of compost. Do you mind, John? Thank you very much. So we've got our little pot of compost here. If I sowed this seed into this pot of compost right now, I might have a big clump growing of salvias here and nothing growing over here because I can't really see, because the seed is dark and the compost is dark. So here's the pro tip. We're going to put that in with 10 parts sand, so 1 part seed to 10 parts sand, and mix it all up. Once it's mixed, then we can gently sow it on, and we know we're going to evenly distribute the seeds across the surface of the soil. And this is just to sit in a tray of water, and then once it's sat for a while, we can put, oh, I do apologise, I forgot something very important. In fact, one of the most important things to do whenever you're growing seeds is to put a label in. Put the date in, the date, and we put the name of the plant. So we're going to put it into a plastic bag, or we can cover it with cling film, or if you're using round pots and you're in a lab, you could use the top of a Petri dish to go on top. These things will just hold the humidity and moisture in there without us having to add too much water all the time. We want to check the bag every day, open it up, have a look, give it 5 minutes to breathe, and then close the bag up again. And then once we start to see the seedlings germinate, then we can take them out of the bag. We need to keep the compost moist until those plants have established. Once they get to around about this size, then we can thin them out to, in the case of a pot this size, maybe 4 plants. And then we pinch out the top. Quick. And all of the side shoots will start to grow, and on each end of each shoot will be a nice head of flowers. And then we can put them outside. We can watch the bees and the other insects come and pollinate them, and then we'll get seeds and we start all over again.